Birth and orgasms. Yes, your birth was meant to be an orgasm. People ask, can birth really be blissful or easy, orgasmic even? Absolutely. Nature designed the birth process for you to have the most pleasurable and spiritual experience, the greatest high of your life. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Here are 5 ways that orgasms and birth come together straight from the orgasms themselves. Feeling reborn, like Le Petit Mort, the orgasmic little death, and rebirth. I would happily give birth every day. It truly was the most positive, life-affirming, and empowering experience of my life. And it has enabled me to feel more confident in myself as a sensual and sexual woman since that day 32 years ago. It awakened me. Using orgasms and birth to heal. I healed more wounds, particularly sexual ones. I was assaulted at age 16 than years of therapy and support group meandering had. Using orgasms as a birth tool. So many women start the flow of their labor, even if it gets stalled out, they'll quick run have an orgasm to help bring the labor back on, because oxytocin, which is the big hormone in orgasms, is the same major hormone in birth, and so they both lead to the same place, this massive release. 2 pushes and he was out. 15 minutes from the time we left home, just 1 hour after the orgasm. Deepen your connection with your partner. My ecstatic births opened up a depth of intimacy and connection between us that I did not even know was possible. When you're that high on oxytocin, the highest during any human's existence, you bond most deeply with your baby and with your partner. Nature rocks. Birth orgasms as the most pleasure a woman has ever felt in her life. I have never done drugs, but I'm sure I was totally tripping on the huge rushes of oxytocin and endorphins. These were whole body, brain-frying contractions. I had no awareness of pain. The hormones were sure acting like mind-altering substances. I felt like saying, wow, as people do when they watch fireworks. In the same way that women can block their orgasm through fear of letting go, of opening and not feeling safe, and not from clearing their past trauma, they can also block their births. The parallels are identical. The iconic spiritual midwife, Ina May Gaskin, once said, "What gets the baby in, gets the baby out." So the same conditions that led you to making a baby, privacy, quiet, feeling safe and connected, are the exact same conditions needed to birth your baby. Loving, connected, sensual energy and feeling safe is what's needed to transcend the pain, pleasure line and keep these bliss hormones flowing. Anything other than that, fear, stress, is going to stop the process. Here's a video of a woman having an orgasmic birth in every sense of the word. Loving, connected, waves of ecstasy and pleasure running through her body the entire time, and feeling like she is being reborn into a stronger, wilder, and wiser version of herself.
This release of adrenaline and this need to get upright is really the height of the passion that needs to happen to bring the baby down.
Adrenaline and noradrenaline, actually the hormones of orgasm.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
When a woman feels safe in her place of birth, when she feels safe in her body, then she can experience much of the joy and sensuousness of birth that isn't always available to all women. And women who experience orgasm during birth and look back on it with this great sensuous pleasure often find that this was a peak experience sexually for themselves, as well as a life transformation and a peak life experience.
soft, and through each rush that I was having, I was actually purring, completely relaxing into the moment without any fear of experiencing pain. And in that, my body translated the sensation as pleasure rather than pain. And I ended up having 2 incredible rolling orgasms that just poured through me. That was a little bit of a surprise. I'm blushing.
This is possible for every woman. This is how birth was intended to be. Bliss. To learn how to have an organic, orgasmic, and self-empowered birth, check out my Sexy Mama online salon and free video series. The link for those is below this video. And for overall life, love, and the best orgasm education on the web, subscribe to my channel.